Hello, I'm MBX Toycat, and welcome back to another episode of my TU37 Let's Play. This is a Let's Play I started after the most recent major update came out for Minecraft on the consoles, and which so far I've had quite a bit of fun with. As you can see, I built 2 houses, I built myself a decent amount of city, and I've even built a way to get around that city. And today, given that this is my first time on this world in 2 weeks, and really my first time playing survival in about a week and a half, it feels really weird. Like, I'm so used to just going around and killing stuff. I figured, let's take a break from killing. No killing this episode, that's right, a ban on any murder. Instead, what I figured I'd do is something nice and serene and build myself a park in survival. So yeah, today I figured, given that every city needs some form of green space, like it's something that's always actually blown my mind, that even though cities are these, mega metropolises, is that the right word, of like crazy, just stuff being efficient, even in these big, efficient places, there is like green spaces taking up all that room, and I figure, given that every city can do it, even like New York, which is like one of the most built up places in the Western world, I figure, why not build a massive park for Toycatopia, or the Toycat City, or whatever we're calling this, the NPC City, and that's what I'm doing today. So hopefully you do all enjoy this video, where I'm going to be building myself a park. If you do all enjoy it, like the video and let me know, because it helps out the channel out, and lets me know you do like parks, and I guess survival again. I know it's been so long, but I do intend to get back to like the normal Minecraft videos too, but Battle has been this crazy fun, just kind of shifting what the game is, and that's why there's so many videos, and that's why I made a video literally 4 hours before this one, because yeah, there's been a lot of videos on the channel, as a lot of you probably can work out, and that's what I really love about. Oh, we need to eat quite badly actually. That's what I really love about making Minecraft videos in the ways I do. It's the same game, and I obviously make a lot of videos, but it's the same game, but there's so many different elements of it, where survival and, Battle, for example, they really are separate games. They're using the same mechanics. Like, Minecraft Battle, if someone releases a, standalone game, people will be like, whoa, what even is this? But, it's the same game, but there's so many different things you can do within it, and that's something that's always fascinated me, because one of the most important parts for me in, I guess, really any aspect of life. Oh, wait, actually, we need to. I guess this lake is going to be a part of our. Yeah, this is going to have to be a part of our park, I realise, because we can only go so far this way before we hit the farm, which we're probably going to hit if we're not careful. We can only go so far that way before we hit desert again, and I don't think there's any more green that way besides going across. So yeah, I guess we'll just go round this. That works for me. But anyway, staying on my actual point, whatever that actually was. Basically, yeah, to stay on my point. Is this good? This is close enough good. It's really cool to be able to take breaks, because one of the big things I think is important in life, and it sounds ridiculous, but being able to take a break from anything, because there's a lot of things in the world that seem like they're the most fun thing, and you want to do them forever, then you sign up to do them forever. So let's think of some examples. Like I don't know, when you're eating a lasagna, right, or when you're eating a pizza, you think to yourself, I could eat this pizza forever, and then like 10 slices down the line, you think to yourself, I should really stop eating this pizza. And that's what I think most things in life that seem amazing are. Like, I don't know, for instance, I make the video game videos for it, and I love this so much, but every now and then it's like, what am I even doing here? And then, I go off to insert place here, and it's like, yeah, let's go do that again. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of start here by saying, taking breaks from stuff is important, and it's awesome that you can kind of do that within Minecraft. Like, if you ever get bored, like, at least for me, again, this is, I can only really speak for myself. I don't know how your brain works, but for myself, if I'm ever just sitting there like, I'm kind of bored of, building stuff in creative, I'd be like, I'm gonna go fishing in survival, or I'm gonna go fishing in battle. That's an entirely valid option too, and see what we find. In fact, a lot of you have actually noticed just how addicted to fishing I've been. It's one of those things where I just want to get that 1 in 100 lucky moment where I find the amazing red bow, and because it happened to me, it's crazy actually. It happened to me the very first time I fished with the new system. I was making a video on the new TU31 features, because it was TU31 feature. It came out at Christmas time last year. Maybe it was the update. No, it's TU31, and they made it so fishing rods could now get more than just whatever it was before, and it was so cool. And the very first time I go fishing, and I'm like, oh yeah, you can get rare stuff, and I just get I get the enchanted bow, the crazy low chance, and it's like, I want to relive that moment. But, like with most things, the rare things happens, and, oh, okay, salmon. That's good enough for me. This is the first salmon I've ever gotten in this world, actually. And I can go use it to get a fish, actually, which is important. Yeah, that was good. I can get some fish, and those fish can be used to populate the cat quarters, because it's funny, I've been working on this ever since TU31 now. Also, yeah, this, by the way, this perimeter, I haven't actually mentioned, this is going to be like the, there's going to be a big water around there to kind of separate the park from the rest of the place. Just, I probably should have mentioned that before, but I didn't, and, well, that's just fine too. So, yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to build ourselves a fountain, and we're going to use this as, like, a base for the fountain, because why not, right? So, yeah, given that this is... Okay, so what we do is we just place blocks like this, and then kind of cop around to here. I think we might have done something horribly wrong, actually. Should we just... You know, it's too late to... It's too late to change our ways. Unless this has Silk Touch. This does have Silk Touch. It's not too late to change our way at all. We can just go right back to what we're doing. So let's try this one again then, shall we? Oh, in fact, should we just move inwards further? And then, okay, inwards and upwards. So, place a block, place a block. This can be my thing again, but if we just go one block further in, then we can make a fountain. Because, yeah, I think most parks, like, if I Google Minecraft park, every single park I looked at had a fountain, and I figure, you know what? My park has to have a fountain. And the only fountain I could really picture was the battle fountain, because again, I think I might have a genuine addiction at this point, and maybe need to get that fixed. But yeah, that was the only thing I could think of, and I was like, no, why don't I build that, but with like a tiny layer of complexity? Because I always look at it, if you don't know the battle fountain from the minigame, well, I guess it's just the minigame fountain. But yeah, the minigame fountain is just like, it's relatively basic. It uses prismarine in places I really don't like. I figure, why don't we do that, but a little bit more complex, a little bit taller, and that's what this is, I guess. Because we've got a natural built-in, like, kind of drainage pool, and we can just pretend that it was like this all along, and that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, this is like the outside. Now we need to like have a center point, which I hope this is the center. Is this the center? This is the center. Because then we have a center point, then we hop up a little bit, then we have like a second layer, because on the other one it's just kind of basic, and we go all the way up like this, and we make like a square, because squares and circles are very attractive. That's a fun fact you might not have known. Also, I know it's getting late, but we got things to be doing. And then we go up a little bit higher than that, and boom, we got ourselves a fountain. So, obviously, for it to be a real fountain, we do need to have water. But for now, it looks a little bit like a fountain, right? In my head, it does. So, yeah, this is our park so far. It looks like a bit of a disaster, but it's not. Trust me, it's not a disaster. Plus, what I'll do to make it look even more, obviously, like a park, is I'll get rid of all the bushes on this side of the thing. I can make the other side look way less, or way more bushy. Because things are only as good, like, by comparison. Like, you know, if you see, like, two... pretty cats next to each other, you just assume all cats are really... I don't know why it came to cats, but I was gonna say like pretty girls, and I was like, you know what? Let's make it inclusive. Everyone can like cats, and if you don't like cats, then I don't know why you're on this channel. But yeah, you see two nice looking cats next to each other, and you decide, you know what? Both those cats are pretty nice. And then you see a third cat, and you're like, wow, those other two cats are a lot better. And that's what this really is. There's a lot of you know, like really, I don't know, like cute cats playing around in the dirt, and you're like, oh, I guess all cats are cute. But then you realise, wait a minute, look at all these other non-cats, and I lost whatever point I was going with here. Maybe you could switch the analogy back. Maybe you make your own analogy in your head right now, then you tell me that. Oh wow, that sure was good. Think of that actually. So because I obviously have very very young brothers that live in my house. If you don't know, because there's I think like 2 and 4 years old. So they're at the stage where they watch the cartoons, where it's like, oh yeah, so you know, touch the blue paint if you want me to use that, and you know they do the, you know, the Dora the Explorer, like, you can fill in the gaps because you're really in charge here. I'm just doing what you want. You know what I'm saying. That. So yeah, they watch those types of shows quite a bit, and I have always you know, wondered when looking at those, like, you know, if the child gets it wrong, which I know they make it easy enough that they can't, then you're gonna like ruin their life for you. Like, you know what? They just assumed I got it right. That means I never have to be right again. What if they go into like exams thinking the same thing, being like, well, I could write the right answer, or I could make it so that, you know, oxygen is actually a liquid. Why don't I do that? The world will just change around me. And I don't know what point I was raising here, but I bet it was pretty important. So yeah, as you can see, I'm going to fill this with water. I don't want to fill it like to make source blocks all the way around, because that's going to be really, really, really slow. Oh, actually, you know what? If I just make one set of source blocks. Okay, wait. Here's how you fill water really quickly. I reckon, anyway. Because then we just do that, and then do that, and as long as we do it every like second or third block, it might be every third block. Okay, it's every second block. Or is it? Okay, I don't even know. But yeah, as long as you do this enough, then we'll just get a full source. So I want to do this fully at some point, but for now, let's just kind of get the key points done. In fact, wait. We don't want this water over here, like, for sure. I don't even know what it's doing here, honestly. Oh, wait, it's just... Okay, it's a water source for now. So we'll just keep using this stuff to flood the whole thing. And boom, just like this, we've got a little gap. And it makes this look a lot nicer. As you can see, like, now the grass is around it, the grass around it's gone, you can see it looks that tiny, tiny bit nicer. But we're still lacking something, I reckon. And that something is... Actually, wait, I know what's wrong here. So let's raise this up one block. Make the fountain, like, at ground level. And then, like... Wait, is that a good idea? I've run out of stone, and I've run out of food. And I might just... Oh, that's why I got all the wheat. Do you ever do something, and like, this is probably just a me thing, because I do it all the time, but do you ever do something, and then, like, not kind of realize why you're doing it? It's like how you, like, subconsciously will look in the fridge, well, at least, personally, I'll look in the fridge when I'm hungry, and, or not even when I'm hungry, I'll just, like, look there when I'm downstairs, and be like, what was I even doing here? And that's what I just did, but the Minecraft form. So, oops, I guess. Oops. So let's go get some more stone. If not, then we can find some of the furnace, I'm sure. Because I was cooking stone at some point. Again, it's been 2 weeks, which is so long in Minecraft time. I mean, Minecraft time is the same as regular time. Actually, no, it's not. 2 weeks in Minecraft time, because a Minecraft day lasts 10 minutes. And the world hasn't been active, so you can either argue it's been 0 weeks, or more practically, let's get some of these stone slabs too. And let's get some cobblestone out. But yeah, if there's a Minecraft day every 10 minutes, let's just say the world's been active the whole time, that would mean that there is 6 times 24, 144, I think that is, Minecraft days every day. So in the past, like, 2 weeks, there's been like 1,000 Minecraft days. That's the amount of time between now and the Minecraft movie, and a little bit more. So imagine, like, 2019 you suddenly sees, like, imagine you just teleport to, like, 2019 you right now, and you're like, whoa, what did I do in the last 3 years? Why do I have, like, a gun in my hand? What did I do? And that's roughly the same thing. Hopefully you don't have a gun in your hands, though. That'd imply you did something a little bit wrong. But yeah, with that said, let's get a few more of these. I think we need enough to make some stone slabs, which I thought I had a big stack of somewhere, but I guess I used them for something. I really have no recollection of what, which is one of those big problems. But you know, let's just take some more stone and be on our way, I guess. 12 stone, that's probably enough, right? So yeah, we'll use this, run all the way back. I'd take a boat, but boating across rivers is such an inefficient way to do it. I actually recently discovered that the Thames, which is the river London's on, there's still a lot of boats that go along that whole thing. It's like, why can't we build a bridge? I feel like a bridge is like a boat, but permanent, and a boat is like a bridge, but it costs money every time you use it, and it's just one of those things. That's all I'm saying here. So yeah, what we're gonna do is actually we've got. I don't want to take away the bread actually. So the fishing rod, we probably don't need that right now. Let's replace that with a stone. So do that and that. Now the rest we can use for stone slabs, I do believe. Are they called stone slabs? If they're not, then whatever they are called. And we can make this into like a nature sanctuary, because it's built into the ground. So it'd be like okay, yeah, wait. Okay, watch this idea. There's no crafting tables around here. See, I don't want to put a crafting table in the sanctuary place, so what I'll do is I'll hide it cleverly underwater. Just like that. Wait, I can't even reach down there. Okay, just like that. Okay, now we got a secret crafting table. Because, you know, I don't want to ruin the park with crafting tables, but on the other hand, I do have a crafting table problem, and that does need to be satiated. So now what I can just do is I can... Ooh, this is a little bit weird. I guess just go around like this. Oh, is this going to work? There's 11. Okay, is this enough to go all the way around? If it doesn't, this is going to be a bit embarrassing. But yeah, what we have to do is... And then get rid of this. And now we've got like a little bit for... Like I said, a nature reserve. There's some sand, there's some grass. There's all the good stuff there. So yeah, that now goes all the way around besides to the fountain. It probably should go to the last few blocks. And then, even then, probably all around the fountain. But yeah, besides that, we got ourselves a pretty nice place. And if we just use a few more dirt blocks, like so, just pretend none of this exists, because it doesn't, as far as we're concerned, then we've just turned what was a random little lake in the ground into a really nice little fountain. Except it's not a fountain yet. That's like, I keep like thinking in my head, like, I'm pulling it off within the video, like, I can do that at any point. So, first of all, we'll put a block of water up there. Is it called a block still? But, you know, a body of water, if you will. Then we need to get up to this thing, which... Oh, okay, pro tip, whenever you want to climb something, just use water. So we swim up using the water, and then we can replace the water. And now we probably have to place water on these corners, because it probably won't... Yeah, it's not going to flow there otherwise. Except, look, okay, so this is bizarre. It flows on 3 of the corners, but not that last one. Is there something about... Okay, something's wrong, but that's fine. Because now we just place... Okay, so we swim up to here. And we got ourselves an amazing fountain. But the really cool thing about this fountain is there's this big area in the middle where there's nothing. And it's like it's a hidden little place where you can go and chill. Maybe I'll place some furniture in here and, I don't know, make it a cool little place. But for now, yeah, we got a fountain. with a secret little area on the inside, which I really do quite like. I think the square shape on the inside is a bit ugly. I think it needs something at the top. With a skeleton skull, probably a bit too much. A fence or something, like in the the batter one. That probably would be a little bit better. I'd like that. So yeah. Anyway, let's work on the rest of the park now, because as much as I do like this, we do have like other things to be focusing on. So yeah, like I mentioned, I think the next big thing is it's also one doing this, which we'll just place it on the blocks for now. I'd say it's a really big deal in my opinion to make sure we. Oh no, that's awful. It's got to be a big deal in my opinion to get this outside rim done. But also, as well as this, I'd say the second big thing is to get rid of all the dirt around, the grass around here. Because the fact that there's tall grass here isn't too significant when there's all of this nearby. But if we do stuff like this and get rid of all of it, so if we place it there, and we just get rid of all of the grass around here, then it'll really make the park be a little bit more significant in having grass. You know, like I said, if you haven't eaten pizza for 5 days, then you don't even care that it's pizza. You're just going to eat it because it's food. But if you have eaten pizza 10 times in the last 20 minutes, then you're probably going to turn down the pizza. And every one of my analogies can be based around pizza. So if Jim has 5 pizza slices and you have none, should Jim share his pizza with you? Isn't that a philosophical? Not philosophical. A something question. Anyway, that said though, as you can see, really nice little. Like I really like the grass. Like this is a pro tip for flatlands. A lot of people don't build on them because it's a little bit of hassle, but it is really this quick. Like if I wanted to build here, it's this quick to make the area like just entirely workable. Plus, if you want seeds, this is an amazing way to do it because you can see how many seeds I've picked up doing this, and yeah, just like that. I think just a few more because this is kind of ugly too now. So just a few blocks over here. And just like that, we've made the park this really nice place. And it literally, all it has right now, I think it's nice, all it has is a bunch of tall grass and that. We haven't even added like a couple of trees and stuff like that, which we could do now, actually. In fact, let's put the oxeye daisy in here too, because I don't see any oxeye daisy. Wait, I'll have a flower garden somewhere, and I'll have like a tree planted somewhere. So let's go find a tree somewhere. Let's go find a something that's not a tree. And notice, by the way, I didn't kill a single thing this episode, so am I not doing amazing? I think I am. In fact, given that nighttime's like the tiniest bit away, I think this calls for some fishing. Let's get in the fishing boat thing, and let's take some time for reflection. So how would you guys like to learn about the network effect? Because this is one of those things I was thinking about because I was on a bus today, and just a little bit of regional knowledge. To catch a bus anywhere in London, to any other part of London, it is I think it's £1.50. It might have gone up, but it's £1.50 if not £1.60, right? But to catch a bus like literally less than a mile from where I live to the centre of my town, it is double that price. And despite being less for service and costing them less to run, less people do it. And I was thinking to myself, how many things could we do if we force people into the network effect? Like for instance, if you don't know, like the biggest example of the network effect is telephones. If your friends don't have phones, you don't need a phone to call them because your phone won't do anything if you don't have people to call, right? That's the same with like Xbox versus PlayStation 4. I think that the biggest choice in that, like the biggest factor in that, should be where are your friends at, yo? Oh, by the way, but I should mention this. Like public transport in the UK isn't quite as like shunned as it is in America, where everyone thinks that you're like someone who's been to prison if you're on it. I think that's the case. But yeah, I think the network effect is what. Oh my god, a pufferfish! Like it's not amazingly rare. It's kind of nice if you ask me. Anyway, let's use this. Let's go to sleep. Let's get some stone slabs out, and let's just kind of at least design the areas where we're doing it. Because I realise we're approaching that 20-minute mark, that magical moment where everything can change a little bit, and I figure we should stop the whole thing. Oh, also, this last week, so the first week I ever did of videos was Let's Play Week, maybe like 5 months ago, and it seemed like it was one of those things that like really kind of burned people out in the concept. I didn't get any of the stone I wanted, but whereas I kind of did a live stream week. I wanted to keep it going on Sunday, but my internet was apparently down, which never a good way to live stream, if you ask me. I mean, I could have done it. I couldn't have done it, but I could have tried. It just wouldn't have worked. So yeah, but with that said, darn it, I was on a point. Oh yeah, so I did live stream week, and a lot of people really seem to enjoy it. And of course, that's because something just came out. But I think live streaming is something I always want to keep the waters tested on. Because, I'll be honest, it's to some extent self-reasons. Because I love streaming a lot. I'm sorry, I got that thing like where it's almost a hiccup but not quite there. It just stops you from talking. I don't know if anyone else gets that, but like, I noticed someone else doing it, and then I started noticing myself doing it, and then like I think AJ mentioned to me once, and I was like, oh, you're right, yeah, you do it too. And if anyone else gets it, or if anyone's just realized they get it, then maybe I just blew your mind, or maybe I didn't. But yeah, now you can see the fountain looks a lot better like this. I think it would probably be better if I replaced these with half slabs too. So like, let's say that's a half slab. I don't like that. Should we just, okay, well, I'll put it on two sides, because then it's like asymmetry, which is what life is made of, really. And then I also would like to put a half slab on the top there. Okay, this might be ruining everything I've worked for, but my thinking here is I can have some of the water float above, like, nothing. So there's this little gap. You can't actually see it, which is interesting. But you should be able to see a little gap between the thing and that. And then we'll just place a few more of these around the place. So take that, put a stone slab. Again, I think we might have made it worse rather than better. But that's progress. Sometimes you don't go in the right direction. And then what happens if we place a block there? Well, no, all the progress. All of what I was saying about, okay, we tried. And now it won't go away. Okay. When in doubt, wait, let's just place a block, like, there's something we can do about this now I realise. I guess if we placed, like, a block here and then there, we'd get rid of it, and then, like, one down here. Aha! And then we just get rid of the blocks one by one. And everything will be wet magica. Yay! I'm not gonna die. So yeah, now I want to have, like, another one of these little planted places. So, like, just over here, I reckon we have, like, a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna be tricky. It won't let me. Okay, 5. Then, like, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And this can be, like, I'll put some flowers in here or something. I'll raise up the dirt too. Like, we'll go up a level just like this. And I think that could be a really nice thing. And then we'll do another one of those over there, and we'll put a tree there. In fact, yeah, let's have a tree right near this, because we've got the area kind of sectioned off here anyway. So let's just have, like, this area. I don't know how many blocks it goes this way. So we'll go like this. I don't know why it's diagonal, but I've decided on that, it seems. Let's have this be the place for a tree, because then we just raise the dirt up. And it's really cool because it's right next to a lower dirt level place. And it just goes to show that no matter what your dreams are, you can achieve them. Or something like that. Anyway, I hope you did all enjoy this episode of the Let's Play. I hope I taught you something, or at the very least, showed you how to make a fountain. That's one mean fountain. Like, you'd have to spend years working out how to do that without me, right? But yeah, I hope I taught you that. I will be trying to get animals to come in here. Usually there's some form of animal roaming the plains, but there's just nothing today. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just a spawn glitch. This world has real issues with spawning mobs for just a whole bunch of reasons. Maybe that'll be fixed in the future. Maybe it won't. We'll see though. But for now, I hope you did all enjoy this video. If you did like it, like the video and let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you do like cats and the internet. Share it if you really liked it. Subscribe if you're new around here. And tomorrow there'll be more battle videos. But also, I want to try and get at least every other day a non-battle video, because I know a lot of you are going to be confused by that. So one of the videos I am going to be working on is how long it take you to get to the edge of a Minecraft world. It's going to be one of those crazy calculation videos. So yeah, if you like seeing the other stuff, then make sure to go check that out when it's done. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you all in tomorrow's live stream. Bye!